how early we may start to give these educational techniques or these new methods. We may start when the child birth.
And that's why in the World Core Curriculum there's called balanced beginnings that start right at the beginning. In fact, they start before the beginning. They start in prenatal care.
Yeah, this is unusual as well, because this is something more I've learned.
Yeah.
What is this cellular memory or cell memory? Sorry.
Yeah. Well, that's a wonderful kind of thing. Laszlo, who actually he founded, along Robert Mueller and Karan Singh with Laszlo, formed the Club of the Budapest, which was sort of the council of the intellectuals.
Mm-hmm.
Out of that and out of his own incredible mind and creative thinking, he developed the idea that we can help people change their thinking because their memory, or another way of saying it, their present behavior, by going back to their memories. And he believes, and I think now there's research that strongly support that cell memory goes clear back to conception, if not before, and that those memories are carried over. For example, I know a child, who was born breeched, feet first, with a umbilical cord tied around her neck. Now, her memory of that in, the womb carried over into her childhood. She was scared, frightened, couldn't catch her breath. She would run a little, couldn't catch her breath. What I'm saying is that, with new kinds of education processes that we have, we can begin to deal with that particular memory of the cell way back then and start correcting it. And that's what cell memory is all about. That every memory that we ever had, clear back to the moment of conception, is stored. What we need to do is have a method of restoring it to a memory that we can use. And we are finding the research today that can do that, And that to me is very exciting. And it says a huge amount about what we need to do about early childhood education. This is why I so fervently believe in very early childhood education. And I say day one, maybe that's too early. I mean, too late. Maybe day one is too late, Now, very thoughtful medical people today no longer spoof this. There was a research study done in England during, at the end of World War II about the children who were in orphanages, whose parents died and they didn't know where to put them, and so they put them in orphanages. And 25% of these children died fully healthy. Fully healthy.
Amazing.
Why? Because they had no reason to live. They died. And there was nothing wrong with them physically. Obviously there was something very wrong with them, you see. And now I think we're beginning to better understand that, that you go back to their cell memories, whatever shock or traumas or so on that they went through. What I am saying is we now have scientific research. This is not based upon some, idea, philosophical idea. This is based upon medical research. And we now have the medical research to back up some of this kind of thinking today.